Okay, so let's start with our feet hip width apart and parallel. Roll the shoulders up, back and around. Really squeezing the shoulder blades together as you take the shoulders around. Lovely. Inhale here and exhale. Just release any tension. Good. Inhale the arms up. Breathe in through the nose and exhale, open and extend as the arms come down to the side. Nod your chin to your chest and roll bone by bone all the way down onto the floor. Just have a little wiggle of the hips, just stretching out the backs of the legs. Release your head and then stand strong, rolling and curling up bone by bone, all the way up into standing. Inhale the arms up. Really take a deep breath and exhale. Stand nice and tall, open the palms, nod the chin to the chest, and roll all the way down. Good. Just hugging that chest towards the thighs. Again, swaying from side to side if that feels good. And then rolling all the way up. The head will come up last. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. And you're going to take a big step over to the right. And just lunge here, getting that nice stretch. You're going to take your left hand to the right ankle and look up and reach the arm up to the ceiling. Look up to the fingertips. Getting that nice stretch here. Taking a breath. And then come through the center over to the other side. Wrap the right hand around the left ankle. Reach up to the ceiling with those fingertips, looking up towards that arm. Holding it here. Lovely, we're going to do it again. So coming over to that side. Reaching and twisting. Get a little bit deeper this time. And then moving through center. Lovely, good. Reaching the other arm up now. Bending that knee a little bit more, deepening the stretch. And then just come through to the center. And just bend alternate legs. Release the head. And then rolling on up. Just heel toe everything in. Lovely, good. Okay, perfect. Just checking everyone's okay. All right, so we're going to take the arms, before we do the legs, we're going to take the arms one on top of the other, out in front of you. And you're going to point the right toe, point the right foot, and you're going to lift, squeezing up into that side bottom, and then you're going to bring the knee in as you twist over that leg and come back. So it's a leg lift and then a twist. Okay, so finding your balance, because it is a little bit wobbly. Really twisting the waist here. Lovely, squeezing up into that bum. Nice long leg, pointing the toes, squeezing round. Good, keep it going. Standing strong on your supporting leg, lengthening up through the crown of the head, twisting over, keep it here. Squeeze, and in. 2 more to do. Last one, and then we're going to go over to the other side. Lovely, so just transfer the weight, point your left toes, and you're going to lift and kick, and then twist over to the left, come back. lift and kick, and then twist and come back. Lovely, kicking up and then twisting over, lift and twist. Good, try and keep those arms up nice and high, keep them strong. Using your breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Lovely, few more here. Last two. Last one. Squeeze and twist it round. And then just come into the center. Inhale, the arms up, and exhale to stand nice and tall. Turn the toes out slightly. We're going to come into our squat. So we're going to come down for two. Arms coming forward and up for two. Squeeze that bottom at the top. Open the hips. Inhale to come down. Exhale to come up. So nice and slow, just turn to the side. Okay, so it's like we're sitting down into our chairs and coming up. So lengthen the arms forward and squeeze the bottom as you come up. Lovely. Opening that chest forward. Yeah, so we should be feeling a bit warmer. Keep it going. Two more. Squeezing down, down, and up. Last one. Hold it here, little pulses. Really reach your fingertips away from you. Lovely. Drawing the tummy in. Good. I'm just going to turn to you. So we're pulsing here. And we're lifting the arms, coming back. Lift, coming back. Drawing the shoulder blades down your back. Lovely. Taking the arms high and squeeze it down. Lift and lower. Good. For 4, 3, 2, last one, and then come up. Open the arms out and just have a wriggle and a roll. Lovely. We're going to walk out into our plank position now. So just come to the back of your mat. We'll start with our roll down to begin with. So standing up nice and tall, length through the crown of the head. Inhale to prepare, exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Rolling all the way down. As soon as you touch your mat, bend the knees, walk out into your plank position. Sending the bottom nice and high. Stretch it out in your downward dog here. Just pedaling the heels down. Drawing the tummy in. And then coming forward, holding that plank, and then just drop onto your knees into the resting position. So make sure your knees are nice and wide, and just shimmy your way down onto your mat. Lovely. So just take a moment, take a breather here. Inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Lovely, and then just come up into the sitting position. Close the knees, legs are together. You're going to interlace your fingers behind your bottom. And you're just going to pull your hands down towards your feet and look up to the ceiling. Make sure you're drawing your tummy in, opening your shoulders, opening your chest, and then just release. And again, open. If you want to feel this a little bit more, you can come forward, rest your forehead down onto the mat, and just ease your arms down past your mat. So this is a stronger stretch. And then release. whichever one you're doing, we're just going to do one more. So you can either be here, opening up the chest, drawing the tummy in, or you can take it a little bit stronger and come all the way down. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhale to come up into sitting. Lovely. Just release the hands and roll those shoulders. Good. Coming up into our high kneeling position. We're going to come into our hinge. Okay, so take your legs apart so that they're about hip width. Take your arms out in front of you. And we're just going to start with a twist of the arm. So bend that right elbow, hinge back a little bit, looking over that elbow, and then come back to center, over to the other side. The left elbow bends. You look to that elbow as you hinge back, getting that twist, and come forward. As you can see, I'm not going all the way back. I want to really focus on getting that twist, the abdominal connection, and just connecting the thighs as well. So small hinge, really feel everything working, and come back. Over to the other side, hinging and coming up. Remember to squeeze the bottom, draw the tummy in, keep it going. And we're going to make this our last one. Coming back, lovely. Dropping onto your hands, coming into the 4-point kneeling position. As always, wrists directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Inhale to prepare, we're going to drop the tailbone, coming into our cat. So reaching the spine all the way up. Releasing the head between the arms. And as you exhale, lengthen out into your neutral. And then we're going to drop the elbows directly behind the wrists and push up. Okay, really connect the little finger down to your mat. Coming into our cat again, dropping the tailbone, arching all the way up. Lovely, taking a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, coming back into your neutral, drop those elbows directly behind the wrists, squeezing them together, working the backs of the arms and the shoulders. Coming back into your cat. And then lengthen, drop. Okay, we're going to continue now just to drop those elbows. Lean forward over your forearms, squeezing up, drawing the tummy in. Lovely. Keep going. Keep squeezing those elbows together. Lovely. Draw the tummy in and up. 3 more to do. Last 2. Last 1. Coming up, lovely. Extend your left arm and your right leg. Coming into our Superman. Lift and extend. Just make sure that you're not rocking over to the left. Try and get that supporting leg as straight as you can, working the tummy hard here. And then come back. And then tuck the toes. Push up into your downward dog. Push your chest down towards your mat. Sink your heels down. And then come all the way down over to the other side. Untuck the toes. Extend the right arm, left leg. Make sure those hips are square. Lift the arm and the leg. Drawing the tummy in. And then come all the way down. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Pushing back. And then dropping down, untuck the toes. Extend and lift. That's my knee. Holding it here. coming down. Tuck the toes under, push up with your arms. Really send the bottom high, send the heels down. Control as you come forward, untuck. Other side, leg and arm lifts. Good, coming here. Tuck the toes under, push up into your downward dog for a moment. And then come all the way down. Good. We're going to come onto our forearms now. Just going to do a little bit of plank work. So drop down onto your forearms, onto your elbows, clasp your hands together, extend one leg, really squeeze the bottom, draw the tummy in and extend the other leg. Lower those hips. And we're just going to push the heels back and then rock forwards. If you don't want to do this, just hold it in your plank. If you need to drop down to rest at any point, then do. Good. Coming back and forward. Lifting the tummy, squeezing the bottom. We've got 4, 3, 2, last one, and then just drop onto the knees and just come into your resting position. So sitting back onto your heels, just release and rest down. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. I'm going to slowly come up into sitting. Swing your legs around. We're going to come into our C-curve series with a few little extras. Okay, so if you need a drink, remember to have a drink. Lengthening up through the crown of the head, the feet are hip width apart and parallel. You're going to have your arms out in front of you. Lengthen up nice and tall, relax those shoulders. We're going to come back into our normal C-curve. So we're tucking the pelvis and we're rolling back into our C-curve. Holding it here and then restacking the spine, standing up nice and tall. Good. So we're coming into that C-shape curve, shoulders over the hips, getting that curve, keeping it there. As you roll back, really working the tummy, and then scooping up, shoulders over the hips, and then lengthen out. Good, one more time. Coming down. Good, pausing for a moment, and then coming all the way up. Lovely. If you can, we're going to float one leg up to 90, float the other leg up to 90, place it back down, place it back down. Okay, so float, find your balance and float, place it back down, place it back down. Good, so I'll just lower my arms so that you can see what I'm doing with my legs. And back down, keep the chest nice and open. So find that point where you can balance using your tummy and down. Lovely, keep doing this or keep giving it a go. And then if you want to, you can do extend the legs. So squeeze the legs together here and extend and lower. Extend and lower. This is a harder option. Open the chest, extend, point the toes, lower. We've got 4, 3, or just keep going with the single leg lifts. 2, last one, and then just come down. Lengthen the legs, squeeze the legs together, heels, feet are flexed, push your heels away, and just sort of rock your way down into a nice stretch, releasing the hips and just releasing the thighs, stretching the hamstrings. Lovely, restacking the spine, squeezing the legs together still. You're going to tuck your pelvis, roll all the way down, arms just sliding up the thighs, and then really reach the arms away, the fingertips away. Big inhale, exhale, roll up into sitting. Lovely, good, flexing the feet, reach over the body, keep lengthening the spine as you reach over, and then straighten up, tuck the pelvis under, and rolling really slowly all the way down. Extend the arms above the head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin. Rolling all the way up. Wriggle out of the hips. Extend the spine. Really lengthen those fingertips over the toes. And then coming up nice and straight. Make sure you get that pelvis tuck as you roll down. Nice and slowly. Working hard. We've got one more to do. Inhale. Exhale. Wriggling. Flexing the feet. Lengthening over your toes. Really trying to get a little bit further, but keep the length in the spine. Restack. And then tuck that pelvis under as slow as you can this time. Really working everything really hard. And then lengthen the arms up above the head. Big inhale, exhale, circle your arms all the way around and down. I'm just going to shuffle down a little bit. And we're coming into the relaxation position. Okay, so the knees are bent, feet are hip width apart and parallel. The back of the head, the back of the shoulders, and your back of your pelvis are melting down. Lengthen your arms by your side. We're going to float one leg up to 90, float the other leg up to 90. Have them still hip width apart, and you're going to push and flex your right foot all the way down, and then bring it back in. Left foot flexes, push the heel away, draw it down. It doesn't have to come all the way down to the floor if you don't want to, and back. So we're pushing away, using the tummy to control the movement, and again pushing and drawing up. Lovely. So it is more challenging with the legs apart, as you don't have that stability as you do when they're together. So really working the leg, use the thigh muscles to push that heel away, squeezing and coming in. One more time to each side. Push away with the left leg and then come in. Lovely. Squeeze the legs together, extend and then flex, point, flex and point, flex, point. You can start to lower the legs as you flex and point. So lower them down as far as you like and then bring them up really slowly. Okay, or you can just keep them up to the ceiling, it's up to you. Make sure you don't creep into your lower back. Use your tummy if you're lowering the legs. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. One more time, coming all the way down if you're coming down, and then drawing the legs back up. Lovely, good. Just hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side, release them off here. And then just circle the knees in one direction and circle the knees in the other. Good. Extend your left leg along the floor. Draw the right knee in. Just opening up the hips. From here, we're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. We're going to come up into a curl up as you extend that right leg, drawing it in. Use your abdominals to get you up nice and high and draw that leg in towards the nose. Holding it here. You can circle that foot in one direction, circle it in another, and then hug it in. Come all the way down onto your mat and extend the leg. Drawing the other leg in now, so the left leg is coming in up towards the armpits, just really opening up the hips. Inhale to prepare, exhale, nod the chin to the chest. We're coming up into our curl up on this side. Extend that left leg, draw the knee towards the nose, feeling that nice stretch. And then circle the ankle in one direction, getting it going, and then the other. Can you lift up a little bit higher in your curl up? Good. From here, coming into scissors. Drawing that leg in for 2 and switch. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep the legs really long and strong. Point the toes. Lovely. Keep it going. Lovely. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Lengthen your arms past. Nod that chin to the chest. Lift it here. Really drawing the tummy up and in. And then hug the knees into the chest. Lovely. Good. Just looking over one shoulder. Really release that neck. And then rolling it around, looking over the other shoulder. Taking a breather. Good. Placing your feet back. Make sure your heels are close to your bottom. Coming into our spine curls. You're going to flatten your lower back onto your mat. And you're going to lift the hips. Send your knees away. Squeeze the bottom. Inhale the arms up and above your head. And then as you exhale, soften your breastbone, rolling and lengthening your spine all the way down to your neutral. Inhale to prepare, exhale, nod the chin to the chest. We're going to come up into a small curl up, holding it here. Keep high into your curl up as you take the arms up above the head and then lower the shoulders, the head, with the arms, so the last bit, so you can feel that little shake, really working abdominals, and then lower both down. Good. Floating the arms all the way down to your mat now. Inhale to prepare, exhale, scooping the pelvis up, going nice and slowly. Stand evenly through the feet. Have a little look. Are your hips level? Are you squeezing your bum a little bit more? Take the arms up above the head. Take a deep breath in and exhale to roll all the way down, lengthening out into your neutral. Lift the arms up, nod the chin to the chest. Send your fingertips past the legs, looking to the thighs. Inhale the arms up overhead. Hold it and find that shake. And then come all the way down. Lovely. Place the arms down as you start to peel the pelvis up. Good. Squeezing it here, drawing the tummy in. Imagine there's a heavy weight on your chest. And then lift the arms up above the head as you start to roll all the way down into your neutral. Inhale to prepare, exhale, nod the chin to the chest, coming up into your curl up, holding it here. And then you're going to lift one arm above the head, lift the other one, bring it back down, bring it back down, lift, lift, lower and lower. Lovely, keep going with this. You don't have to do the arms if you don't want to. If you want to interlink your hands and just rest your head in your hands in the curl up, you can. Last time, lift, lift, lower, lower, and then interlink your fingers. Everyone come, rest the head into the hand. Try and keep up nice and high. You're going to lift one leg, lift the other leg, squeeze them together. We're going to come into some little toe taps. Okay, so tapping the toes down and drawing them up. Dipping the toes down, drawing them up. We're not here for long, keep it going. We've got 4. If you need a rest, then do 3, 2, last one, and then just come all the way down. And again, hug the knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in. As you extend the legs and the arms away from each other, you're going to exhale to come up into sitting. Lovely, good. And you're just going to come over to one side. Okay, so you're going to prop yourself up onto your elbow. You're going to either pretend you've got a little invisible box under your feet, bend the knees, make sure the hips are stacked. We're coming into our oyster. If you don't want to do that, you can put your feet down, and we're going to open and close the knee, coming into our oyster. So you're either here, really squeezing that leg open. Lovely, so we're pushing up and away out of the shoulder, lifting the underneath ribs and waist. Lovely, keep it going. Really squeezing up into that glute, drawing the tummy in, opening the chest, squeezing up and down, lift and lower. We've got 4, 3, 2, last one, and just lower the feet down. You're going to extend the top leg, keep the toes pointing, and you're going to swing the leg back slightly as you reach forward with that arm, so it's in a diagonal, and then flex the foot. You're going to send that leg forward as the arm opens. Good, keeping the pelvis really still, the hips are stacked. And then swing it forward, point the legs, reach here, draw the tummy in, flex the foot, coming forward. If your pelvis is moving, don't take the leg all the way forward, just see how far you can get without compromising your pelvis. Keep the leg lifted, flex the foot as it comes forward, keep this shoulder down and open, squeezing the waist. Lovely, keep it going. Nice and slow and controlled. Coming forward. Squeeze and lift, really reach. You can either lift up or reach it forward, whatever feels better. 2 more to do. Drawing in, working the tummy. Last one. Coming forward. Lovely. We're going to just take that leg down, keep the foot flexed. Just draw that knee back so it's directly under that top leg. And we're going to lift and lower down. Lift and lower. Harder option here. Extend the underneath leg behind the top leg, and you're lifting and lowering here. This is your harder option. Send your hips nice and high. Push up and away from your mat. Lovely, good. Keep this going. We've got 3 more to do. Last 2. Using your breath, last one. Lift, hold, hold. And then come all the way down. Lovely, well done. Just bend up the legs. And we're going to come into our mermaid. So the elbow we were just on, take it up and just stretch it over. Really send the opposite hip down towards your mat. Lovely. Getting that nice stretch. And then just circling the arm forward. Good. Turning onto our tummies before we go to the other side. It's always great to do a little bit of posture work. So we're going to come into our baby cobras. So hands are by the ears. You're floating your nose just off your mat. Your legs are slightly wider than your hips. And really release and relax the lower back. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, slide that nose away. Look up through your eyebrows. And when it can't go any further, start to lift the chest and the back of the head. Drawing the shoulder blades down. But just remember to switch off that lower back. And then lengthen forwards as you come down and slide that nose in. Lovely. Let's go again. Inhale here. Exhale, slide the nose away. Looking up through those eyebrows. Drawing the shoulder blades down your back. Lovely. And coming down as you lengthen, sliding that nose in. Inhale to prepare, exhale, slide the nose away, look up through the eyebrows. Drawing the shoulder blades down. Lovely. Lift and extend one arm. Place it down. Lift and extend the other arm. Place it back down. Extend one leg. Open the hip before you lift. And lower. Extend the other leg. Open that hip along your mat. And then lift. And then draw it down. Lovely. We're going to lift both elbows, both arms up, elbows are bent, and really squeeze the elbows into your waist and then extend forward. So squeezing, you don't have to do this if it's too much, just carry on with your baby cobra. We've got two more, squeeze, lift up, extend, last one. Extend and then draw it down with control. Sliding that nose in last. Lovely, pushing up, arching the spine, just wriggling it out here, whatever feels good for you, dropping the head. Lovely, before we go to the other side, we're going to bend the knees, sitting up nice and straight. You're going to have your hands slightly further away from your bottom. Your fingertips are pointing to your bottom. We're going to do a reverse tabletop. So you're going to send your hips up and lower. Again, open the chest, open the shoulders, lift and squeeze the bottom, and then lower. Lift and lower. Okay, lift and lower. We've got 3 more to do. Squeezing up and lowering. Last 2. And last 1. Good. And then just come and swing those legs around. We're coming onto the other side now. So dropping down onto that left elbow. Knees are bent. Hips are stacked, coming into our oyster. Either have your feet down or have your feet up. We're going to get right to it, squeezing up and lowering, lift and lower. Lovely, make sure you're pushing your shoulder pushing your shoulder down as you lift up from the underneath the ribs and waist. Lovely. Really squeezing into that bum, working it hard. Perfect. Squeeze and lift. Drawing the tummy in. Really opening that top leg. Squeeze it up. Open the knee. We've got 4 more to do. 3. Last 2. Last 1. And then we're going to extend that leg away from you. We're going to draw it back slightly behind the line of the spine and reach that arm forward so it's a diagonal line. Flex a foot, carry that leg, open the arm, keep the chest open, taking it forward, really straighten the leg, point the toes, swing the leg back. Remember, only go as far as you can to maintain that neutral pelvis. So have a look, just check that the hips are still stacked and nothing is moving. Lovely. So as you're sending your heel out towards the front, send your bottom back. Good. So stick your bottom out as you send that heel forward. Good. Keep the height of the leg. Really using the tummy here. We've got a few more to do. Reach. And then flex. Reach. Flex it forward. Last one. Reach. And then flex. Holding it here. And then coming back. Place it down so it's in line with your spine. Move the underneath leg back a little bit. If you need to shuffle, that's absolutely fine. So my knees are stacked. I'm lifting up and out of the elbow. I'm lifting my hips, taking my arm above the head and lower. Lift and lower. Harder option, extend the back leg behind. And you're going to lift and lower the hips. Lift up, draw the tummy in and lower. Good, so really squeezing up, lowering down. 3 more to do. Oops, make sure I'm not hitting anything. Lovely, last 2. Last 1, hold it up there, hold and lift and squeeze. And then lower down. Lovely, well done. Just roll onto your tummies. And then from here, you're going to push up and just sink down into your resting position. So nice wide knees, sinking your bottom all the way down. Just having a little wriggle here. Resting your forehead down, taking a deep breath in, and exhale, just releasing all the tension. Relaxing your arms slightly. Inhale again, and exhale, release. Good, coming up, tucking the toes under, pushing back into your downward dog. Just pedaling out the feet here. And then walk your feet to your hands. Hug your elbows. And just sway from side to side. Release the head. Releasing your spine. And then hang your arms heavy. You're going to restack the spine. Coming all the way up into standing. The head will come up last. And then just close the legs, roll the shoulders, lift alternate heels. And you're going to inhale and exhale. Stand a little bit taller. Inhale. The arms up and exhale. Lovely. Last time. Inhale. reaching up, and exhale, standing nice and tall. Lovely. Roll those shoulders, and well done. We have finished.